Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Welcome to Hendersonville, Tennessee, the home of the Full Count Rhythm here at Drakes Creek Park for tonight's game between the Fulton Railroaders and the Full Count Rhythm. Full Count comes in with a record of 21-9 and first place in the South Division. Fulton Railroaders are at 16-14, currently in third place, 5 games behind the Rhythm. Franklin Duelers in second place at 18-12. They are 3 games behind, and their game I saw on social media was rained out tonight. They were supposed to play a home and home with the Hoptown Hoppers. Franklin, if you didn't, you don't check the website and check on the games on days off like I do. They lost an absolute heartbreaker after leading the Hoppers 8-0 at one point in the game. They ended up losing in walk-off fashion 9-8 to Hoptown, who is currently in 4th place. So a big help to the Full Count Rhythm for the Duelers to be knocked off in that game. But they were trying to get them back tonight, but rain would not cooperate up in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Last night, the Railroaders absolutely put a whooping on the Paducah Chiefs. 20-3, yesterday's game for Fulton. They hit 5 home runs, I believe, in the first 2 innings of that contest in their rout of the Paducah Chiefs. I think in the last week and a half or 2 weeks, the Railroaders have been involved in 3 games that ended 20-3. They were on the winning end of 2 of those, on the losing end of 1, and they and one other team, I can't remember now, I think it was Madisonville, who are the teams that have scored the most runs this year in a game. Full Count, of course, the other day scored 19 runs in a laugher up in Bowling Green against the Franklin Duelers. But each night's a different night, and tonight's game will feature first place versus third place with 10 games to go. So we are 3/4 of the way through the season, this being the end of the second to last full week of the year. And this is game 1 of 10 games in a row for the Full Count Rhythm. Their next day off, pending rain, is the last day of the season, July 19th. So we will play July 9th every day through July 18th. That's 10 straight days. 6 home games, 4 on the road. And it'll be 3 games against these Fulton Railroaders, as 2 games will be here at home against Fulton, 1 more on the road, and that will be Monday night. But tonight, Nick James will be on the mound for the Rhythm right before he leaves with teammates Addison Culpepper and Jackson Benjamin for what will be mission week number 4 for Full Count Ministries down to Nicaragua. So those guys, along with several others, will be part of a team that will head to Mazante, Nicaragua to share the gospel and play a little baseball down there and stay in the mission house that is in Mazante. So experiences for all 3 of those young men that they have not had. So if you're the praying kind, please pray for the mission group that will leave. Actually, it'll be later tonight, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I think they meet to head to the Nashville airport tomorrow morning to be on a flight to go to Miami and then on to Managua, Nicaragua. The umpires meeting with the head coaches. We'll take a quick break. We'll try to get the Chick-fil-A starting lineups in here. So we'll take that quick break and come back with the lineups.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
And here is the Chick-fil-A starting lineup. First for the Fulton Railroaders, Aiden Cloud playing shortstop, leading off. Braxton Baird in center field, batting second. And batting third, the DH, Ryan Lee. Catcher, Wesley Mann will hit cleanup. Parker Estes playing third base, batting fifth. Ryan Callahan had 2 home runs in yesterday's game. He'll bat sixth, play left field. Grant Davis playing first base, batting seventh. Tennessee Carranza playing right field, batting eighth. Garner Anderson at second base, playing right field. And on the mound for the Railroaders, Brooks Cooner. And we will have the starting lineup for the Rhythm after this short break while we have the national anthem here at the ball game. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Play ball.
And the rest of the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup. My timing on our prayer and national anthem, still not good, Mark McDaniel, after 3/4 of the season through. We'll get there, though. Leading off, playing shortstop, Levi Perrell. Batting second, Ryan Miller will be behind the plate today. In center field, Henry Mosley will bat third. Tyler Franks back at first base, batting fourth. Drew Lowry, the DH tonight, batting fifth. Henry, the Eagle Jackson in right field, batting sixth. Hayden Miller at third base will bat seventh. Cooper Holbrook Had a 2-run home run 2 days ago up in Owensboro. He is in left field batting 8th. Hudson Mims at second base will bat 9th. And on the mound, you see him out there, Nick James from Clarksville, Tennessee, 6 foot 200-pound left-hander, a redshirt freshman in the transfer portal after being at the University of North Carolina for the last 3 years. He is on for his 6th start of the season, has a 2-2 record, 23 innings pitched, 17 hits, 12 runs, only 10 earned, 7 walks, and 29 strikeouts, has a 3.86 ERA. And as I told you just a few minutes ago, he's heading on mission with Full Count Ministries for the first time, along with teammates Addison Culpepper and Jackson Benjamin. So he's going to have a strong start here, hopefully get home and catch a few Z's and then meet the group to head down to the airport. So last night, the Railroaders, of course, Full Count had the day off yesterday, and if you saw some of the social media, several of those guys went out onto the golf course and had a lot of fun. I'm sure they talked a lot of trash. I know Drew Robertson, who was one of the winners of that, he loves to talk trash on the golf course. I've never played golf with him, but understand he's pretty decent. And we are about set to begin game number 31 for both of these teams. Roaders 16-14 and the Rhythm 21-9. First pitch in there for called strike one. And we are underway at 7:07 Central. Swinging a foul ball at the plate to Aiden Cloud, leadoff batter and shortstop. So both teams have their shortstop leading off. Cloud from the University of Montevallo. Pitch goes in the dirt. Ryan Miller behind the plate. Catching Nick James. Hayden Miller at third, Levi Perrell at short, Hudson Mims at second, Tyler Franks out at first base, and he will be on the hop after that one, but Henry Jackson will come over in foul territory and make the catch for out number one. We had a nice little rain shower about an hour and a half before game time, actually about 2 hours. I was sitting down there at Myers' front porch having my afternoon tea. First pitch into Braxton Baird, called strike one, and had a little shower while I was in there, and then got to the ballpark and it rained some more. Another pitch in there for called strike. Nick James, he's trying to get in that bed quick. He is pumping the strikes. Braxton Baird from Carson Newman. That ball goes low and squeaks through the 5-hole of Ryan Miller. So Braxton Baird teammates with Harrison Travis and Henry Jackson, Frankie Delgado, and Brock Culpepper. Swing and a miss. Down goes Baird. First strikeout of the ball game for Nick James. And the first two retired here for the Fulton Railroaders. Brings to the plate Ryan Lee, the designated hitter. Ryan Lee from Northwest Mississippi Community College, hometown Cleveland, Tennessee. He comes in with 8 home runs, which leads the Ohio Valley League. The Roaders are number 1 in home runs in the Ohio Valley League. They have 42 home runs on the season. There's a ball fouled off to the right side. It'll get out of play. 32 of their 42 home runs have been hit at home. And for those of you that have ever been at the Railroaders' home field, Low House Field, another pitch fouled off to the right side. 212 down the line to the right field fence that has a 40 or 50-foot high screen. I see Atlee Oldham and Charlie Miller. And I believe that's Tressa Kate Alexander. 3 straight foul balls over toward field 2 or toward the playground that's probably not being used. Might have a little water sitting at the bottom of that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Finally, a ground ball that is down the third base line, but called foul. Nice throw, but third base umpire has got his hands raised. So we'll have another foul ball. Ken Stegall, our official scorer, looking through, double tinted windows and about 3 posts. But welcome back to the voice of the public address announcer, Mark McDaniel extraordinaire. We have missed you, Mark, and it is great to have you back. We've got the gang here. We are missing Zach Williams, but Zach, I'm sorry. With my lovely intern here, I can't say that I'm missing you that bad, honestly. Another foul ball. This one stays in the park as that's off the screen. One more foul and he's out. That's all the room I have to put my foul balls in my my little rectangle on my scorebook. So, new rule. Please announce that, Mark, over the public address. Swing and a miss. And it worked. So 3 up, 3 down for the Rotors. And it's time for Full Count to get their sticks going. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
On to the bottom of the first inning, left-hander Brooks Cooner on the mound for Fulton. 7 appearances. This will be appearance number 8 and the 7th start of the year for Cooner from the University of Montevallo. He is 3-2, 33 innings pitched, 35 hits, 18 runs, 17 were earned, 9 walks, 27 strikeouts, and a 4.59 ERA. 6 foot, 160 pounds. That may be an old weight measure there. He looks like he might be a little bit bigger than that. Covid Jr. from Centerville, Alabama. Formerly played at Lawson State Community College. Levi Perrell leading off the top of the first inning for the Rhythm, playing shortstop today. First pitch fouled off to the right side. Very cloudy here. Saw the sun a little bit around 5:15, 5:30. But very cloudy, but I don't think there's supposed to be any more rain come here tonight. For those of you just joining us, of course, the Drakes Creek Field has artificial turf infield and natural turf in the outfield. Pitch called a strike. Now no balls, 2 strikes on Perrell. Swung on and grounded up the middle. Garner Anderson at second comes on and makes the play to retire Perrell. Slow developing play there. I didn't think Anderson was going to be able to come in and make that play, but got it there just in time. Ryan Miller stepping to the plate from the University of Tennessee, hometown of Dublin, Ohio. No, it's Dublin. Dublin, I believe, is how you pronounce that. It's Dublin when you go to Georgia, but it's Dublin. It's a north-south thing. First pitch to Ryan Miller, called ball. That's a little bit of an inside joke, folks. It's actually Dublin, Georgia, and Dublin, Ohio, as that ball's grounded just past the Rotors dugout. Ryan Miller leading the Rhythm in home runs with 6 and walks 20, hitting .282 on the season. Pitch goes just inside, brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Folks, this is my lovely intern's last game with us this year. She's going to move from intern to back to ZZ, as we have grandchildren coming into town on Wednesday, and Zach Williams will be back for the next home game at least, which you'll swing and a miss there by Ryan Miller. Brings us to our first Kid City Smiles full count. Mary Beth Tabor and Claire Poff, the 2 dentists over there. Ball is popped up toward the third baseman. Parker Estes will catch this ball in fair territory for out number 2. So with 2 outs, Henry Mosley steps to the plate.
To away brings up the center fielder, Henry Mosley.
Henry the Trojan Mosley, center fielder, leading the team in many offensive categories. Coach must have said, hey, let's get up there and get our hacks in. First pitch fouled off. All right, we have some YouTube watchers and listeners tonight. Pitch misses outside. Cooper Holbrook's grandma from Lake Murray, South Carolina, checking in. Caroline Donaldson also watching. 2 balls, 1 strike from Columbia, South Carolina. Cooper Holbrook's aunt. He must have called everybody in his family as that ball is popped up out to second base. That will be an easy play for Anderson. A 1-2-3 inning for full count. No score. We're going to the second. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Top of the second inning, Nick James retired. Batters 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. He will face Wesley Mann, Parker Estes, and Ryan Callahan for the Rotors. So welcome to all the Rotors fans that are out there. They don't have a road broadcast, so we will bring you the action. You can see what you can see, but you'll hear a little bit from the Full Count perspective, but I'm not mean to the other team. Ken Stegall, have I ever mean to the other team? First pitch into Wesley Mann, ball 1. Just when I tell you, I did make apparently somebody's mama mad when I told her son not to throw that pitch that was that Cooper Holbrook, I believe, hit out in the parking lot in left field and said, "Don't go there." I don't think she liked that. Wesley Mann checks his swing. They'll check down with first base coach and the umpire. The umpire both and Pedro Carranza both say he did not go. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Rotors catcher. Wesley Mann hitting .297, but he goes down swinging there. 3 straight strikeouts for Nick James. And the first out here in the second. Nick James is looking to make good impressions on folks. I'm not sure if there's any college scouts in attendance here. I don't think he's made a decision yet on where he is going to transfer. First pitch into Parker Estes in there for a called ball. 2 balls and no strikes now for Estes. 3-0 now. On last year's home run king, he hit 10 home runs. Yesterday's game, he went 1 for 1, walked twice, and called strike on that 3-0 pitch after he tossed his bat over to the dugout. 3 balls, 1 strike on the Rotors' third baseman. Dave Lamarbry is here. One-time parks director here at Hendersonville. 3-1 fouled off. And we'll go full count. A Kid City Smiles full count. That pitch inside gets by Ryan Miller. There's the first base runner for either team. Brings to the plate Ryan Callahan. Hit 2 home runs in the ball game yesterday for Fulton, along with Brady Holloway also had 2. Wesley Mann hit 1 out. Parker Estes hit 1 out, and Braxton Baird. 7 home runs hit by Fulton in yesterday's 20-3 win. Nick James having a little bit of a control issue right now after retiring the first 4 batters, and the last 3 of those were by strikeout. There's a foul ball to the screen. On deck, Grant Davis. Ryan Callahan from up Dayton Way, Wright State University, hometown of Bexley, Ohio. Redshirt sophomore. 6'2", 200 pounds. Pitch gets in there on the inside corner. Called strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Parker Estes down at first base. Hello to the Quattrochis, who are loyal listeners, and I'm sure that Grand Nora, as that ball's fouled off of a lower body part of Ryan Callahan. I don't know if he has any protection down there on his shins or that front shin. Normally they'll wear a leg guard, as he's pointing now. Point to his shin, and then he pointed to his foot, so I'm not sure which one, but maybe he got both. Yeah, hit him off the shin and then on his foot. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Host family night here at the ballpark, as all the host families were recognized, including Dave and Trish Lamarb. That's how you say that. It's one of those northern names. They're like way up in New England. They're from Cape Cod, where they parked their car by the Quib. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Callahan. Nick James looking for a ground ball up the middle. Maybe a little 6-4-3 as that pitch is fouled off. Callahan way behind that pitch. Full count has played the Railroaders 4 times already this year. Have a 3-1 record. Played 8 times last year. Went 6-2. That pitch sails high. Brings us to another Kid City Smiles full count. Thank you to Dr. Mary Beth Tabor and Dr. Claire Poff over at Kid City Smiles, 113 Maple Road Boulevard, Suite A, right here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Another pitch high. Ball 4, 2 straight walks after 3 straight strikeouts.
First baseman, Grant Davis.
Nick James staying in the house of host family Dave and Trish Lamar. This is year number 2 for Nick. And catcher Ryan Miller is there this year with Nick and the Lamarbs. Pitch high to Grant Davis. Dave Lamar, the domesticated retired man, he washes all their uniforms after every game. It's unbelievable what that man will do as a host family. Hello, Vicki Maloney. Welcome to the broadcast. Another loyal listener and watcher. There's it. Strike called. Grant Davis hitting .250, playing in game number 26. 18 hits and 72 at-bats, 4 doubles, 6 home runs on the year. Swings and fouls the ball straight back over the head of the Andy Gilley press box. If the press box had a head, it would be over the top of it. Yes. It is getting dark early here. Count goes strike 3 is what that count is called, as Davis was moving out of the way of that pitch. But home plate umpire Wayne Seeley says strike 3. Second out of the inning. So 2 walks sandwiched between 2 strikeouts brings up Tennessee Carranza from the University of Montevallo, a redshirt freshman from Brawley, California. His dad is the first base coach for the Rotors. First pitch just inside, ball 1. Gonna need to get my light out here. It's dark in here. Swung on, fouled off to the right side. Feel free to check in on a comment section. Let us know who you're rooting for. Try to give you a shout out. Check swing. They check down to the first base umpire. He says no swing. 2 balls and 1 strike to the Rotors' right fielder. Fastball in the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carranza playing in game number 19 for him, and he swings and pops the ball up over toward Tyler Franks, who makes the catch in foul territory for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. No score here at Drakes Creek Park. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, That's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Bottom of the second inning here at Drakes Creek Park in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Full Count Rhythm send 4, 5, and 6. That's Tyler Franks, Drew Lowry, Henry Jackson to the plate to face Brooks Cooner. First base coach Carlos Lara down in his spot, and Ross Spurgeon, who likes to stand out there and bend the ear of the third base umpire when he's down that way. Today, that's Scott Wadstrom. First pitch to Franks misses his body, as well as a strike zone. Tyler Franks, Kennesaw State University. Big swing and a miss on a breaking pitch. Tyler Franks and Hudson Mims, today's second baseman, staying at the host family house of Eric and Gay Sutley. Another swing and a miss by Franks. Tyler got on the mound for the first time in Owensboro the other night after sitting in that spot as the DH for a little while during the game. There's a swing and a drive into left center field. That'll get down and get past center fielder Braxton Baird. Tyler Franks will break the tie with Drew Lowry as the team leader in doubles. That is double number 9 on the season for Tyler Franks. He goes that way a lot. He likes going opposite field. Hit a big fly home run in Bowling Green Hot Rod Stadium. Hello to the Thompson family, the family of Jack Thompson, who are checking in. Aunt Donna and Grandpa watching from Chester, Virginia, along with Mom Maureen Thompson. Drew Lowry stepping to the plate. First pitch misses outside the zone. Drew Lowry from Signal Mountain, Tennessee, and attends Belmont University. Swings, taps one down toward Ross Spurgeon, third base coach. Foul. Jack Thompson and Addison Culpepper staying with Carlos Lara over at the Hayes family. Mike and Kim Hayes. Swung on and grounded into left field. Tyler Franks had to hold up, but he will move over to third base, and that will put runners at the corners. A Hendersonville Jewelers first and third. Good buddies Jimmy Murphy and Brian Stubblefield over there at Hendersonville Jewelers, 811 West Main Street in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Sell your jewelry. They'll fix your jewelry. If it has to do with jewelry, go see Jimmy. Henry the Eagle Jackson stepping into the plate from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Carson Newman Eagle, the son of Frank and Beth Jackson. Drew Lowry takes off on first move. Pitch is called a ball. No throw down to second base. Stolen base for Drew. He is second on the team to Levi Perrell in steals. That is steal number 12 on the season in 13 attempts. Henry Jackson a chance to drive in two, and he hits a line drive out to right field. Carranza will not be able to make that play as Franks will come in, and here comes Drew Lowry with the headfirst Superman slide. So Henry Jackson drives in 2 runs with a single to right field. And Full Count leads 2-0. My scorebook looks a little bit different, folks. I'm using blue pen tonight, so it's just a little different look as I color in my runs with orange. So that looks like Beach High School, where my kids went to school. Throw over. That almost looked like a balk as he stepped way toward home plate Cooner did, and then threw over to first base to drive Henry Jackson back to the base. Break pitch foul just to our left. By Hayden Miller, young man from Sandy Hook, Connecticut. Recent high school graduate and is heading to the College of Charleston. Another throw over to first base. Hayden Miller staying at the host home of Terry and Maureen Markham, and runner goes. Pitch a called ball, throw down to second base, goes into center field on one hop, but Henry Jackson will get into second base safely. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. 2 runs already in. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hayden Miller playing third base tonight. Son of Ron and Kelly. Swung on and driven out to right center field. That will get down for extra bases as well. Gets to the wall. Hayden Miller will slide into second base with an RBI double. And the Rhythm take a 3-0 lead. 2 doubles, 2 singles, 4 straight hits for the Rhythm. That is the 6th double of the year for Hayden Miller. And RBI number 13. Cooper Holbrook stepping to the plate. Swung on and line drive into center field. And Miller had to hold up there at second base to see if that ball was going to be caught. But 5 straight singles. His timeout was called, and Wesley Mann, the catcher, will head out to talk to the left-hander along with first baseman Grant Davis. And that will put runners at the corners, a Hendersonville Jewelers first and third. 5 straight hits. Tyler Franks with a double. Drew Lowry with a single to left field. Henry Jackson a 2-run single to right field, and Hayden Miller a double to right center, and now Cooper Holbrook with a base hit right up the middle. So Cooner retired the first 3 batters he faced and has not retired one since. Brings up number 9 hitter Hudson Mims, also from Kennesaw State, teammate with Tyler Franks, along with Blake Ida, throw over to first base, and Spencer Wilkins. Blake Ida just recently left the ball club to, I think, head to Kennesaw State to begin his work with Kennesaw State. Throw over again to first base. Holbrook back safely. 2 new players for the full count Rhythm. 2 new pitchers to replace 2 pitchers that have got their innings in or are done for the season. Logan Van Treek from Lipscomb has also left the squad, along with Blake Ida, and they both have been replaced by 2 pitchers from MTSU. There's a ground ball to second. That could be 2. It's bobbled by Anderson, and then he does get a little sling throw over to second base. That will retire Cooper Holbrook, but an RBI fielder's choice by Hudson Mims. So the 4th run comes in for the Rhythm, 4-0 now with 1 out, and leadoff batter Levi Perrell back to the plate. He grounded out to Anderson in the first. Swung on and lifted up into left field. Shortstop Aiden Cloud will get out there in shallow left field and make that play for out number 2. Two outs, and Hudson Mims still standing at first base. They're reaching on a fielder's choice. Ryan Miller, the 8th batter to come to the plate for the Rhythm here in the second inning. 4 runs in, 5 straight hits. Miller looks at a pitch on the outside corner called strike. Another strike called. Miller popped out to the third baseman, Parker Estes, on a full count in the first inning. Ground ball over to second base. Anderson to Davis will retire Ryan Miller. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. 1 runner left on base. 4-0, full count leads after 2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing needs. That's United Machine Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Nick James then staked to a 4-0 lead heading to the top of the third inning. And he will face 9-1-2 for the Rotors. Garner Anderson, then Aiden Cloud, Braxton Baird scheduled. So hello to Karen Lowry, the mother of Drew Lowry, our DH tonight from Signal Mountain, but they're watching from Conyers, South Carolina. So 2 of Drew's sisters are at a volleyball camp. First pitch to Anderson, fouled off to the right side. So he's got 3 sisters. I got Briley, Delia, and Carly. So pick 2 of those, and they're the ones down there at the volleyball camp. 1 ball, 1 strike to Anderson. I'm glad you're watching and listening tonight. Nick James needs to get back into that groove of throwing strikes and getting outs, and there's a big swing by Anderson. Garner Anderson, 6'2", 150-pound incoming freshman to the University of Tennessee at Martin, and he pops a ball up out to center field. It actually goes farther back than I thought as Henry Mosley on the run and gets under it for out number 1. Anderson also from Martin, Tennessee, 2022 graduate of Westview High School.
To the top of the lineup for the Railroaders, shortstop Aiden Cloud.
So with 1 out, Aiden Cloud stepping to the plate from Rome, Georgia. Darlington High School, 5'10" and 155-pound redshirt freshman. He flew out to Henry Jackson in the first inning. Hard hit ball. That hits the base, I believe. Gets into left field. Cloud will head on down to second base with a stand-up double. I also have a post in my way. I had to move my head pretty quick. I'm pretty sure it took a funny hop, and I think it did hit the base. Is that right? Okay. Confirmation from Mark McDaniel. He's played baseball a time or 6, I think. So the first hit of the ball game for the Rotors. So 1 out and a runner down at second base for Braxton Baird. Struck out in the first. James comes set and delivers a bunt down the third base line. Miller comes in, bobbles. Not sure he would have had a play as Nick James was also going after it. Ended up falling down on the turf right in front of Hayden Miller. So I'm sure Hayden had a lot going on, but Braxton Baird pretty fleet of foot.
Designated hitter Ryan Lee.
So that will be a bunt single for Baird. So 2 hits in a row brings us to another Hendersonville Jewelers first and third with Ryan Lee, home run leader for the Ohio Valley League. He might be tied now with Luis Vergara of the Hoptown Hoppers. A check swing and a miss by Lee. Ball in the dirt, gets by Miller. Runner will move down to second base, but Cloud will stay at third. So wild pitch puts Baird down at second base. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike on Ryan Lee. 1 out. So the typical infield double play is not available for the Rhythm. But a strikeout would be pretty handy right now, wouldn't it? 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lee. Yes, he and Luis Vergara of Hoptown have 8 home runs. Swung on and line drive to shortstop. Levi Perel fakes a throw back to second base. So, and line out in the infield is the same as a strikeout. Nobody can advance. That is out number 2. Nick James trying to wiggle out of a jam here in the top of the third inning. Full count leads 4-0. And Wesley Mann stepping to the plate. He led off the second inning. Was the 3rd strikeout victim of Nick James. He fouls that first pitch straight back to the backstop. South Division teams will play their other opponents in the South 7 times this year. That ball's into left center field. Will get down. 2 runs will score as Mann will stay at first base with a 2-run single. Aiden Cloud scores along with Braxton Baird, and that cuts the lead in half. 4-2 now, Rhythm lead. It's a good hitting ball club. They're 5th in the league with a they're 4th in the league with a .278 batting average. Parker Estes to the plate. He walked in the second inning. Rain starting back as umbrellas come up. Swung on and fouled off to the right side, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Rotors' third baseman. Parker Estes 6'1", 205. Here's a ground ball to Levi Perel. He will glove and flip to Hudson Mims for out number 3. But the Rotors score 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, 1 runner left on base. 4-2. Rhythm still lead. We're going to the bottom of the third. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And the rain is back. Pretty good little downpour, and the umpires are taking the rotors off the field right now. So we will have a delay, our first rain delay of the season, Ken. We might have to interview you, Ken Stegall. Wow. Suze, get ready to tell some jokes or something. Taking a break here at 7:51. Guess we ought to see how long that break takes, but you're going to do a little weather check. My intern will check the weather report, see how long this will last. Hello to Mimi, Levi Perel's Mimi, watching in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We got more Levi folks. The Wileys are cheering on Uncle Levi. See who else I can see while we have a little break here. Got other names, but some of you may not, just because you're watching, you may not want me to say you're on there. It does tell me who most of the folks are, but Amy Travis, she says, "Let's go, boys." Harrison had a little bit of an injury. Actually, I haven't asked Harrison how he's feeling today, but it looked like he had thrown his shoulder out on a swing up in Bowling Green in a Franklin Dealers game the other night. So he has not been back in the lineup since then. But the Quattrochis and the Travises and all of the folks that love Harrison Travis, which is a lot of folks. Everybody loves Harrison Travis, and they should. I mean, he's, back for year number 2 here with Full Count Rhythm. 7 players, and now an 8th player is Kyle McGrons, has taken the place of Luke Sennard on the ball club, as Luke Sennard is also left to go up to Indiana to begin his school workouts at the University of Indiana. But Kyle McGrons, pitcher from Vanderbilt University, who's now in the transfer portal from Clarksville, Tennessee. Good friend, and some might say even best friends with tonight's pitcher, Nick James, as they both went to Clarksville High School. He is back on the squad. As I understand, he will pitch Monday. So Grand Nora, you got thunderstorms down there by my Pumpkins, by Little Reese and Sloan down in Caledonia. And KT, Kenny Thomas has checked in. Hello there, husband of Miss Judy, last year's Full Count Rhythm head coach, the inaugural coach of the Full Count. Is this the first and third man right here himself? No, okay. Wait a minute. I thought you were Jimmy. Man, I thought Mark McDaniel was still sitting over here. But no, he's giving me a nice massage. You're my new best friend, Mark McDaniel. You are my new best friend. Oh, my gosh. You're good at this. We might have to take a long break. Oh, my gosh. I thought, why in the world would Jimmy Murphy come to a game when it's raining? He don't like to get wet, I wonder if my friends in the Fulton Railroaders up there in their press box, Eddie Crittenden, let me see, Dave, what is Dave's name? the PA man, who's not been at any game this year. He shows up to set the thing up, but he doesn't do the PA. Eddie Crittenden does it. David Greer, are you listening in tonight? Sometimes they'll listen in to our broadcast. So we will say hello to those of you still rooting for the Rotors. As Jeffrey Jewell checks in, Bryson Jewell's dad. There's Beth Jackson. Henry, the Eagles' mom. Yeah, everybody loves Harrison Travis, but then again, everybody plus 3 people love Henry Jackson too. My wife was just talking about him today. What a nice young man he is. Very impressive young man. Says hello to everybody, remembers their names. Robin Benjamin praying. There you go. The mama of Jackson Benjamin. It'll get your prayer life going when your kids get on an airplane and go to a foreign country, I'll tell you, or your spouse or you. When you start to go to a place you've never been, you've never had that experience, you don't speak the language, just thank God that he brought people like Alex Montiel and Heidel Rubio, Wilmer Lopez, David Zeladon, people that he uses to share the gospel, but they speak your language. It's amazing how they communicate. And then people like Adam and Charlie Spates, who are from Alabama, of all places, and went and learned how to speak Spanish, and they moved down because God says move to Nicaragua. They took their sons Addison and JP. God told them to go to Chinandega. They couldn't even spell Chinandega before they got down there. And there they are ministering to the baseball community there. Arsenio in Ocote and Mario in Honduras. All full count missionaries down in Nicaragua and Honduras. So we are on a rain delay. Suze, how long that rain delay you think is going to be?
Looks like 2 waves.
2 waves? So we might have an hour. What do I do? Zach Williams, I can talk a long time, mark me damn, but I don't know that people want to hear me talk for an hour and a half. You think so? You're getting texts over there from folks right now. Hey, tell them to talk some more. We're just guessing now, aren't we, Ken? We're just totally guessing. Attendance has been has been announced at 2:05 before the rain delay. I didn't check the weather before we came on. But tell you what, let's take a quick break, maybe a couple breaks, and we'll come back. You're listening to the Full Count broadcast on a weather delay.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And the players coming back out on the field, so it looks like we'll have a shorter break than we had thought, although we may have a couple of them. Head umpire Wayne Seeley has brought the players back out, but just thought while we were on this quick break, I'd tell you the host families who were honored here tonight. Ryan and Don Miller, host family for Carson Plumidor from Georgia Southwestern. Mike and Kim Hayes, who are hosting two players and a coach. Carlos Lara, who was a player last year for the Full Count Rhythm and is a pitching coach and assistant coach, as the Chick-fil-A Rivergate cow is coming off the outfield wall. Apparently, she couldn't last during the rain delay.
Bottom of the third for the Rhythm, center fielder number 10, Henry Mosley.
Henry Mosley will lead off the top of the third inning facing Brooks Cooner. So they're ready to go. In case we have another rain delay, I'll tell you as we have time the names of our host families, some who have still stuck it out. So back at 8:03, about a 12-minute delay. Brooks Cooner's first pitch to Henry Mosley in there for a called strike. Ground ball, diving play by Estes. Could not come up with the ball as he got to his feet. A diving play, wet ball. I don't know. It's one of those that I think it could go either way, but Tyler Franks will step to the plate with Henry Mosley on at first base with an infield single. I think if the other guy gets a single, we got to give him one there, right? Going to check out. He said he did go. I guess home plate umpire must have called the swing on that. 1 ball, 1 strike to Franks, and he cannot hold up again. Got 2 strikes on him. He swung at both of them. Hadn't had a full swing yet. Doubled and scored the first run of the game for a full count. Breaking pitch low and outside. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Another breaking pitch misses outside, brings us to a Kid City Smiles full count. Mary Beth Tabor, the wife of another dentist, Jason Tabor, also a supporter of Full Count Rhythm, as Tyler Franks will take a free trip down to first base. First walk by Cooner. So 2 runners on here with no outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Full count. Scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 2nd. Gave up 2 runs to the Rotors in the top of the 3rd. And looking to get those 2 runs back and more. Drew Lauer stepping to the plate. He hit a single in the left field and later scored as well on a 2-run base hit by Henry Jackson. He fouls the first pitch he sees off to the right. Lowry playing in game number 19 for full count. 26 hits, 27 with this hit earlier. Called strike, a late called strike. No balls, 2 strikes now to Lowry. I've never seen him call one that late, though. See Bob down here, the father-in-law of Executive Director Jacob Oldham. There's a ground ball to second. Garner Anderson will tag Tyler Franks, throws sidearm over to first base, but not in time. So a 4 unassisted to get Tyler Franks. But Drew Lowry will get on base. Oh. Okay, the runner's staying at second base. I'm looking down at my book. My intern's pointing out to the field. So Scott Wadstrom will come over and check with Carson Dozier, the other umpire, to see if he saw anything different. And Wayne Seeley will hustle out there and say, hey, don't forget about me. I want to be included. They'll make him walk all the way down past first base. So we don't know if we have a Hendersonville Jewelers first and third or we got bases loaded. But Bob, and Gigi, the grandparents of the Oldham and the Oldham kids. Miranda Oldham, Jacob Oldham. Big, huge, obvious supporters of Full Count Rhythm Baseball, as Jacob Oldham is the executive director of Full Count Ministries, the umbrella organization of Full Count. As the decision has been made that apparently Grant Anderson missed Tyler Franks at second base, and head coach Scott Guyman with the Fulton Railroaders is not happy about that. I don't know that I would be either. The question is, did he tag him or did he go out of the baseline? But so Tyler Franks moves down to second base on the fielder's choice to Drew Lowry. And that loads the bases. Nobody out, as Henry Jackson already has 2 RBIs in the game, looking to pick up more. First pitch is a ball. We got to wait. Got to wait a little bit longer. Amy Travis stepped away with something burning in the kitchen. Called strike 1. You missed the kind words about your boy. Swung on and lifted out to center field. That will get down. And the run will score from third. Everybody else will move up a base. Third RBI by Henry Jackson, as Braxton Baird, who's been playing the infield, second base, shortstop for the Rotors, is at least the last 2 games he's been out in center field. He's trying to put a decoy up for Henry Mosley, but Mosley saw that ball down and scored. There's a hard hit ball to third base. Estes will throw home, get the runner on a force out. That ball's wet, I'm sure, as bases will remain loaded. Tyler Franks will be forced out at home. 5-2. One run in. Base is still loaded. Swung on and fouled off to the right side. Cooper Holbrook singled in the second inning. He was the 5th of the 5 straight base hits for the Rhythm. There's a ground ball down to first base coach Carlos Lara. But he can't make any outs. He could throw that ball to first base all he wants. 2 hits in the inning, 1 run is scored, and that pitch hits as he said he thought the ball hit him, but home plate umpire says, no, it did not hit you. Cooper, if it hit you on the leg, don't show him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Down goes Holbrook.
Second baseman Hudson Mims.
2 outs now as bases are loaded. And Hudson Mims steps to the plate. That pitch comes close to hitting Mims. I wonder if Holbrook actually was hit by that pitch. I think he was trying to get an easy RBI. I would have thought if it had hit him, he would have put up a little bit more of a fight, I guess. 2 balls, no strikes to Mims. Swing and a foul tip at the plate on a 2-0 pitch. He hit into a fielder's choice that did not. It was almost a double play, but ground ball to second base. Garner Anderson got Cooper Holbrook on a force out. 2-1 pitch to Mims high. Ball 3. Right-hander getting loose in the Fulton bullpen. 3-1 pitch popped up into right field. Carranza will get under and make the play for out number 3. Promising inning that did not provide as fruitful as it appeared. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. 3 runners left on base. 5-2 Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give them a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 1952255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
The word is from Amy Travis that Harrison should be good, just taking a couple days off. He's had a few nagging injuries, I know, so hate to see a third one pop up. So hope he's back in the lineup soon. Nick James on the mound for inning number 4, faced Ryan Callahan, Grant Davis, and Tennessee Carranza. Callahan walked in the second inning. 5-2 Rhythm lead here in a wet and soggy Drakes Creek Park in Hendersonville, Tennessee. First pitch to Callahan misses. Swings and fouls the 1-0 pitch straight back. Two home runs in yesterday's ball game. 2 of 7 that were hit by the Railroaders. Another foul ball back to the screen. Those were number 6 and number 7 for Callahan on the season. Ryan Lee leads their team with 8. He leads, tied for the lead in the Ohio Valley League. Pitch down in the turf. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wesley Mann and Ryan Callahan each have 7 home runs. And we have a Kid City Smiles full count. Swung on and popped up in the infield. Let's see who's going to take this one. Hudson Mims circles under it and makes the grab for out number 1. 0 for 2 on full count. First pitch foul balls today. 43% on the season. I had Cade Granzow guess how many total times that we've had a swing on a full count right after the count becomes full. I gave him a parameter between 100 and 300. I think he guessed about 250 or so. First 2 pitches to Grant Davis, miss inside. And it was 172, I think, at the time. Swing and a miss on a 2-0 pitch. Larry Gore, you were here at the park. Why are you watching on the tube? Afraid of a little rain? 3 balls, 1 strike to Grant Davis, who struck out looking in the second inning. Fouls that one off. Brings us to another Kid City Smiles full count. If he swings, will he foul it? He will. Our first full count, first pitch, foul ball off the top of the Andy Gilley press box. That pitch misses inside. Third walk of the ball game by Nick James. Puts a runner on with 1 out. Tennessee Carranza stepping to the plate. There's a possibility it's Carranza. It's a possibility it's Carranza. I don't know. I went Carranza. You went Costanza, credenza. Throw over to first base. Step off again and a lob throw. Grant Davis yet to attempt a stolen base. Fastball right down the can. Carranza swing and a foul tip back into the glove. Oh, so Riley's going on that trip tomorrow? Okay. Good for him. He's staying for 2 weeks. 0-2 pitch called, strike 3. 5th strikeout of the ball game by Nick James, 2nd out of the inning. That brings up Garner Anderson. Anderson playing in his 24th game. Foul back to the screen. Only has 40 plate appearances, has 10 base hits. Check down to first base, and he says no, he did not go. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Rotor's second baseman. Count goes 2 balls and a strike. So University of Tennessee Martin, where Anderson is going as he fouls that one down the right field line. Jackson will give it a chase, but will not be able to make a play. Count goes to 1. I got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Is that what you got 2-2? Okay. I'm going to go with you, Ken. You're the official scorer. Never makes a mistake. From the scorer's table, Ken Stegall. Full count. Nick James bringing us to a lot of full counts here tonight. Kid City Smiles says, thank you very much. 113 Maple Road Boulevard, Suite 8. And our second full count, first pitch, foul ball. 2 for 4 now on the night. Ball 4. Second inning tonight that he's walked 2 batters in the inning. Leadoff batter Aiden Cloud stepping to the plate. Not sure, but I'm guessing that Gabi Perel is listening in as that pitch is fouled off. Just want to say thank you to Gabi and Andy. They brought cookies up to the press box during family weekend, and we wanted to tell them thank you very much. Oh, you didn't get any, Mark? Ken? You didn't get any either? Micah Smithson? None? Oh, I think my wife must have put them in my backpack, and we took those home. I think you were gone already. That was it. And with timeout called on a 1 ball, 1 strike as we will have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit by Ross Spurgeon. Zach Williams, we do have yours, though. We got 2 boxes, and Zach, we kept one for you, and we actually have some left of the other of the first bag. So, but the grandkids are coming in. We can't bring any of those up here. Sorry, Ken, Mark. Well, I need to say thank you to Gabi Perel for her kindness. What a great weekend it was last weekend, family weekend. I didn't count up the total number of families that came in, but it was a bunch. We're still waiting for Nana from Naperville, though. I think she's coming in this week. 1-1 is fouled straight back. Grand Nora, we're anxiously awaiting your visit as well, coming up from Stark Vegas, Mississippi. We've got Caledonia folks or grandkids that are coming up to meet us. Oh, another one right off the top of the Andy Gilley press box. 2 outs. You struck him out, didn't you? There it is, right there. Micah Smithson was a prophet on that one as he had put up the 3rd strike. And down goes Cloud for 3rd out here in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. 5-2. The Rhythm still lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Levi Perrell leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Full Count Rhythm. 0 for 2 looking for his first base hit. Brooks Cooner still on the mound for the Rotors. First pitch in there called strike one. Levi Perrell from Catawba College. Just finished his freshman year down there. He hits a ground ball to his counterpart, Aiden Cloud, at short. Throw over to Davis in time for out number one. Ryan Miller also 0 for 2 looking for his first base hit of the ball game. 8 hits already for, I got 8 hits. 1, 2. Maybe I put, nope, should be 7 hits. I put 3 down there as a second as that ball's bounced to the pitcher. Cooner will start to run that way and then throw overhand to retire Ryan Miller. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Rhythm. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Rotors.
Now batting for the Rhythm, center fielder Henry Mosley.
Wesley Mann must have been running down to first base to back up that play, and looks like he's come up a little bit hobbled here. Coach came out to check on him, and umpire looking at him, giving him a little bit of time as Henry Mosley steps to the plate with 2 outs. All right, we might be past the worst of the rain. Here is my weather intern. Shows me the radar. Henry Mosley 1 for 2. Today's game. Called strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Brother Wayne Seeley giving us the delayed strike call tonight. Mosley fouls that one off toward field 2. We're at a quad here. You're looking at field 3. Field 2's, actually that's field 4, isn't it? Field 2's to the left. This is another one toward field 4. Well, 2 plus 2 is field 4. Yeah, it's toward Gallatin, right? Zach throwing me off. He says when it goes off to the right, it's toward Gallatin. He's just making stuff up. Henry Mosley fouled 3 straight off from Brooks Cooner. How many pitches has Cooner thrown tonight? 66 pitches so far here in the 4th inning. Nobody warming in the pen now. There's another ground ball to short. Cloud will come in and make a play on the run for a 1-2-3 inning for Cooner. After 4, the Rhythm lead 5-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Nick James out for inning number 5 to face 2, 3, and 4 in the Fulton lineup. Braxton Baird, Ryan Lee, and Wesley Mann. Nick James' 6th start of the year, 2-2 record. Looking to improve on his 3.86 ERA. Already given up 2 earned runs so far, so He'll need to shut down the rotors. Another bunt attempt by Braxton Baird, called strike as he pulled the bat back. Maybe just trying to move Hayden Miller down at third base in. Pitch in the turf, ball one. Cooper Holbrook in left, Henry Mosley in center, Henry Jackson in right, Hayden Miller at third, Levi Perrell at short, Hudson Mims at second, Tyler Franks at first, and Ryan Miller behind the plate catching. The pitches for Nick James as Braxton Baird swings and misses. The sprinkles, is it sprinkling or is it waning? Sprinkling or waning? Sprinkling. There's a called strike three. 7th strikeout by Nick James. And 1, 2, 3. 3 of those have been of the backwards K variety. Ryan Lee, the designated hitter, steps in and looks at the first pitch. Strike. Lee is struck out and lined out to the shortstop. 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. I think he liked that swing too well. It looked like maybe one of his hands came off the bat. Not sure if Kenny Thomas still listening in and watching, but still praying for Miss Judy, and glad you all were able to get away for a little while. Kenny Thomas, retired coach from University of South Carolina, Aiken, swung on and drilled down the left field line, but it will go foul. They live down in Myrtle Beach, Hilton Head. Hilton Head or Myrtle Beach? You got Mark McDaniel. I need to phone a friend. Hilton Head. In Margaritaville down there in Hilton Head. Swung on, fouled straight back. Yeah, as I say, they're not bad either place. You can't hide money, can you, KT? So they came up last year for the 2 months that for the Rhythm's inaugural season, and there's another swing and a miss. Nick James got the rotor swinging now. 2 outs. 8 strikeouts for Nick James. How many pitches has he thrown? 98. Whoa. I guess this is the last inning. Swing and a miss by Wesley Mann. 1 for 2 with a single. 2 RBIs. Off-speed pitch misses just inside. Looks like he turned that one over, maybe a changeup. Wesley Mann from Pensacola, Florida. Played at Dyersburg State Community College, the Eagles, and he pops one up down the right field line. Don't know that one will be playable, and if it stayed inside the fence, it was not caught, but it was a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Rotor's catcher. 6'1" sophomore. Played in 12 games with the Eagles. 5 hits, 2 of those were home runs. 5 RBIs. Pitch nearly cut him in half. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. 5-2, the Rhythm lead. Another pitch goes inside, brings us to another Kid City Smiles full count. Check them out online, kidcitysmiles.com. 3-2 pitch popped up in foul territory over by the Rotor's dugout, and a circus catch by Ryan Miller as he went to the fence and then backed up. So a pop out to the catcher for out number 3. 1-2-3 inning for Nick James. Now thrown over 100 pitches. Probably be the end. 100 and how many? 103 pitches. 5-2, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Five to 2, we're heading to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's now an official game here in case the rains or the clouds open up and the rains come. We are an official ball game. Had one of those yesterday, Ken. I was looking at the our official score, Ken Stegall, who sits next to me during all games. But we don't put a microphone on him. He didn't want that. We had a game yesterday that ended early and showed a guy went 2/3 of an inning, and then the game ended. Showed all those records still up there. They didn't revert back to the end of the last full inning. Tyler Franks now down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 5th to Brooks Cooner. He is 1 for 1 with a double and a walk, and he is now a strikeout victim of the backward K variety. First out. Is that the first strikeout for Cooner? It is. First strikeout of the ball game for Brooks Cooner. Looked like he was destined to be out of the ball game in the 2nd inning. Ended up surviving. Then the 3rd inning didn't start out real well for him, but he got through that with only 1 run on 2 hits. Retired the side in the 4th and retired the first batter here in the 5th. Drew Lowry, 1 for 2. He hits a ground ball to second. Anderson will come on to make it grab on 2 high. Hops throw over to Davis for out number 2. So Cooner has found new life here on the mound at Drakes Creek Park. Retired the last 6 batters he's faced, actually the last 7 batters. But here's Henry Jackson, who's 2 for 2 on the night. Will Pryor's grandparents, Pop and Gran from Whitwell, Tennessee, listening in. Glad to have you. Count goes 2 balls, no strikes to Jackson. Wonder if Meany in Lakeland, Florida, and Aunt Allison still listen. There's a ball hit out to right field. Carranza will come on and make the grab for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Rhythm. Through 5-2, Full Count leads. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Rhythm. Brings Brady Chappell on for relief of Nick James. Brady Chappell from Dartmouth College, hometown Watertown, Tennessee, 6'4", 200 pound sophomore. Son of Tim and Jill and the brother of Lola. Brady Chappell on for his 8th appearance as an 0-2 record, 7 1/3 innings. Given up 13 hits, 6 runs that were earned, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts. On it here in relief of Nick James in a 5-2 ball game in the top of the 6th inning. Brady Chappell is the grandson of Granny Sue and Anma. Pitched in 12 games for Dartmouth this past spring, 19 innings. Struck out 20 batters. He will face 5, 6, and 7 in the Fulton lineup. Leading off, Parker Estes. First pitch inside. Ball 1. Chappell gone 2 balls and no strikes. Estes walked and grounded into a fielder's choice. This is at least Parker Estes' second year with the Rotors. Not sure if he played, but I guess he wouldn't have because that was the COVID year in 2020. So check swing. They will not check down at first base. So the count goes 3 balls and 1 strike. Estes from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Swing and a miss. Brings us to a Hendersonville Firefighters and FOP full count. Thanks to Chris Williard and Ryan Miller, host family, as that ball is fouled off at the plate. 4 out of 5 are the Rotors on full count. First pitch foul balls. Estes 6'1", 205 pound junior. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch. Down goes Estes for the first strikeout for Brady Chappell. Also another change out in left field. J.J. Williams is in and replaced Cooper Holbrook. J.J. Williams from Lee University.
Left fielder, Ryan Callahan.
So with 1 out, Ryan Callahan steps to the plate. Breaking pitch has Callahan ducking. Just went over the top of his head. Chappell goes 2-0 on the second straight batter. Callahan, he came back on Estes and struck him out on the 7th pitch. Swing and a miss. Two balls, 1 strike on the batter. Another swing and a miss on a breaking pitch. That's what he's getting his swings and misses on, is on that breaking pitch right now. Two breaking pitch. He started to go, and a ball in the dirt and blocked by Miller. Keeps it in front, picks it up and tags Ryan Callahan out. That must be one nasty breaking pitch. If he's swinging at that one, that had no chance of being in the strike zone. So 2 strikeouts as Chappell came all the way back both times on 2-0 pitches. There's a first pitch strike as he gets Grant Davis swinging. Davis 0 for 1, strikeout and a walk. Fastball misses low and outside. Grant Davis second on the rotors with 31 strikeouts. That's basically the same pitch right there that Callahan swung at. Missed over in the left-handed batter's box. Davis comes in with 4 doubles and 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, 20 walks on the season. That pitch hits him in the head, right in the helmet, as he is down on a knee, trying to collect himself. And we will have timeout. There is a trainer that's here. Is that the guy? Is that Jason Eberhardt? Does anybody know him? I know Zach Williams knows him, but as assistant coach Pedro Carranza is pointing to somebody in the dugout, probably to take Grant Davis's place at first base, and not only on the base to run, but also to go in next inning, as he is the first baseman. So 2 strikeouts and now a hit batter. The trainer now has Davis laying down. Grant Davis, COVID sophomore, also attends Dyersburg State Community College, hometown of Clinton, Kentucky. And he played in a bunch of games for Dyersburg State this last year, 53 games, had 9 home runs. He is down right now as they now sit him back up. So plus this year to have a trainer here. I don't remember that we ever had anybody last year, and so it's great to have Jason with us. I believe he's at JP2 is the information that I had. Do you know him, Micah, from over there? Or okay, so okay, so Micah Smithson, who's running the scoreboard here, attends Pope John Paul II High School and knows Jason. I've not been introduced to him, but he's out there checking on Grant Davis. We'll take a quick break and we'll come right back. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
We have a pinch hitter coming to the plate. Brady Holloway swings at the first pitch and hits a ball that is called fair down the left field line. He'll be in there for a single with a runner at first base. The third base umpire is actually in the middle of the field. So Brady Holloway pinch hitting for Tennessee Carranza And pinch running at first base for Grant Davis is who I believe is his brother, Drew Davis, as is an incoming freshman to Southeastern Illinois College, but also from Clinton, Kentucky. So if he's not, that'd be an amazing coincidence. Two Davises from Clinton, Kentucky on the same team. Pitch in there to Garner Anderson, strike one. So 2 outs by strikeout, and now 2 runners on base. A hit by a pitch and a single. Anderson looks at strike 2. So 2 quick strikes by Brady Chappell out there on the mound, trying to preserve this 5-2 lead for full count here in the top of the 6th. Not currently raining here, but possibility of some more showers. Breaking pitch misses outside. As you probably saw on the video, that Grant Davis did walk off toward the dugout, hoping, praying he's okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Anderson. A swing and a miss, and Chappell strikes out the side with a hit by pitch and a single in the middle. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Full Count still leads 5-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back for the bottom of the 6th inning, trying to figure out who's been in the ballgame. I believe it was number 20, Drew Davis, who pinch ran for Grant Davis, but now number 28, Jackson Shoulders, out at first base. Brooks Cooner still on the mound for the Rotors, and he is facing the top of the order, Levi Perrell, who hits a ball right down to Carlos Lara, who was a little late getting out to his spot. He had to skip a little rope out there. Fouled straight back. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong lineup here. That's Hayden Miller out there, not Levi Perrell. That's 7. Threw me off, but so Hayden Miller drives a ball down, foul down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller doubled and scored in the second and grounded into a fielder's choice. Now has a 2 ball, 2 strike count. There's a drive out to right field. Brady Holloway the new right fielder will make the play for out number 1. Hard hit ball. Holloway almost got burned on that one. J.J. Williams will come to the plate. He came in the top of the 6th inning in place of Cooper Holbrook. This is his first plate appearance of the ball game. JJ from Lee University swings, taps a ball. That third baseman Parker Estes will come in, make a barehanded play, and throw Williams out at first base. Nice play by Parker Estes. 2 quick outs for full count here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Hudson Mims stepping to the plate. First pitch to Mims in there for called strike. 0 for 2 on the night. Breaking pitch stays high. 1 ball, 1 strike. The second baseman from Macon, Georgia. Swinging a foul ball off to field 4. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Rhythm scored 4 in the second, 1 in the third. Rotors scored. Oh, we do have a full count. Thank you, Ann Claire. Full count brought to you by Hendersonville Firefighters and FOP. We have a full count. First pitch, foul ball. 5 for 7 on the night. Ball 4 to Mims. Is that the second walk, I believe, for now Levi Perrell stepping to the plate with 2 outs. On the outside corner, called strike. Another pitch called on the inside corner this time. Breaking pitch covering the entire plate is Brooks Cooner. If you'd have told me he's throwing in the 6th inning, I would have not believed you when we were in the 2nd inning, but he has hung on and eaten up some innings for the Railroaders. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Perrell. Breaking pitch misses low and inside. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 man on. And we'll go to another Hendersonville Firefighters and FOP full count. Thank you to those first responders for their support. And there's another full count. First pitch, foul ball. Okay, we started off slow. I believe we were 0 for 2, and I think we're now 6 for 6. The last is what I got. I'm 6 for 8. Hendersonville first responders proudly serve the community, and that pitch is called strike 3 for the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. We're through 6. 5-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Big bugs flying around here at Drake's Creek Park. One went right in front of the camera. Don't know what it was. It was not a UFO. Pretty sure it was a bug. Top of the 7th inning, Brady Chappell back out on the mound.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Railroad.
And leading off, Aiden Cloud, the shortstop, 1 for 3, doubled and scored in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Cloud, just outside. Ball 1. Chappell struck out the side in the 6th, but hit a batter and gave up a bloop single down the left field line. There's a called strike. Foul ball straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On host family night here. Not the best weather. Definitely cooler than it has been, but as that fastball was yanked. If you're going to miss that way. Don't hit him in the head. Nick James went 5 innings. Gave up 3 hits, 2 runs. Struck out 8 batters. Swing and a miss on that 2-2 pitch. All outs recorded by Brady Chappell, been by the strikeout.
Center fielder
Braxton Baird comes to the plate. Chappell came in with a 13.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. One of the tops on the Rhythm is, as a team, they strike out almost 11.5 batters every 9-inning game, which I don't even think is tops in the league. Rhythm have the top ERA in the league at 3.31 coming into today's game. Chappell's just like a little bit effectively wild, maybe. Maybe that's what you would call that. Is when he misses pretty badly. 1 ball, 1 strike to Baird with 1 out. On deck, Ryan Lee. Baird struck out twice already, singled and scored in the 3rd on a bunt. There's a comeback fastball that didn't come back enough. Got really nice movement on that fastball. Throws pretty hard. Now gone 3 balls and a strike to the Carson Newman Eagle. And Chappell has just walked his first batter. We'll take 1 and 1 over here. We'll take a spicy and a regular, Micah. Chick-fil-A Rivergate providing the meal for after the game, not only for both teams, but also for the press box gang. Thank you, Todd Hunley and Linda Hunley and all the Hunley girls. Ryan Lee looks at a breaking pitch for a called strike. You just can't get into Chick-fil-A Rivergate, though. Nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded. Is that the first Yogiism of the year? Pretty close to it. I don't know that we had. I did say that earlier. I did say it gets late early here. See, I don't even know when I say it now, Ken. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lee. 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss. Those are called 3rd Timothy. Yeah, those quotes come out of 3rd Timothy. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Breaking pitch, balk was called. So no pitch to Ryan Lee as the 3rd balk in the last game and a half. Carson Plumidor up at Owensboro. They said balk twice. I didn't see either one of them, but guy got a base hit, stole second, balk, and he scored. It was like, wow, that was fast. Fastball low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ryan Lee. 5'11", 185-pound junior. Tied for the lead in the OVL this year with home runs at 8. 42 home runs hit by the Railroaders, and not one there as Ryan Lee swings and misses at a breaking pitch. 5 strikeouts for Chappell, and still all outs recorded by Chappell are by strikeout. 9 out of the last 10 outs. I'm told is, yes, all the way back to the 2nd out of the 4th inning, where Nick James struck out his 5th batter. Pitch goes low and away. Ryan Miller hops out there to get that one to keep Braxton Baird at second base. No runs scored since the 3rd inning. We're playing here in the top of the 7th. Wesley Mann at the plate, 1 for 3 on the day. Had a 2-run single, swings and misses. Larry Gore coming back to be part of the feeding frenzy. Runner goes, pitch called a strike, and the throw must have hit the bat. And that, I believe, well, I'm not sure. We've got to figure out what's happening here. He may go back to third base, get 1 run. If he does it on purpose, then maybe you can. But it may. I'm not sure if he goes. Well, we'll find out. Honestly, I don't know the rule if he hits the bat with the ball. Now, if it causes him to throw the ball away and he doesn't hit it, I think it's just live ball. But now he's going to say that he scores. So takes the umpire a little bit of time to work through that. Honestly, don't know. All right. So a stolen base and an error on the catcher. They're going to have an umpire conference here to go over this. Honestly, I don't know what the rule is on that. I know it happens from time to time, but it's a very rare occurrence.
If he stays still and doesn't move, it's nothing. It's a live ball.
Right.
But if he moves,
sure. Now he could be backing away, I guess, but if you hit the ball, I don't know. It's not a dead ball when you throw the ball and hit the bat. It's not a dead ball, but that ball may have gone. Did it go out of play? I thought it may have gone actually off the bat and go off. All right, so a run is in. That'll be an unearned run. So the first error of the ball game for either team. 2 outs. Ground ball over to the Rhythm dugout. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the pitch on that was thrown was called a strike. And then Ryan Miller threw the ball, hit off the bat as Brady Chappell strikes out the side and strike out all 6 batters that he got out that inning, or in the last 2 innings. So 1 run on no hits. There was 1 error, nobody left on base. After 6 1/2, 5-3, the Rhythm lead and need to get some runs. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
We have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Fulton Railroaders. Blake Loper will come on in relief of Brooks Cooner. Blake Loper is 6'2", 190-pound sophomore, Northwest Mississippi Community College hometown, Oxford, Mississippi. He will come on to face Ryan Miller, Henry Mosley, and Tyler Franks, who are scheduled. We still have, I'm talking about, we got a new catcher, number 25. How many guess? Yes, that is Matthew Meyer, new catcher behind the plate. I would assume he will go in at Wesley Mann's spot. Thought something had happened to Wesley Mann. Big swing and a miss by Ryan Miller. Miller down in the count, no balls, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike now. Matthew Meyer. Will replace Wesley Mann, who just struck out to end the 7th inning. Swinging a foul ball off the screen. No bat boy or ball boy tonight. Is it a school night? Wait a minute, it's Saturday. They got dates? Where? Garrett T. Edwards, where in the world are you, bud? We need Garrett T. back. Wonder if he's too old now. Wonder if he's too cool to be a bat boy. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Miller 0 for 3 on the night. Looking to get on base and get in scoring position. He's actually in scoring position when he's in the box. Breaking pitch down low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We call that a full count here. Full count brought to you by Hendersonville Firefighters and FOP. First responders here that support the community and support Full Count Rhythm. Hendersonville Lodge 63. Ball 4 to Miller, who leads the team in that category. That's the 21st walk of the season for Ryan Miller. Henry Mosley stepping to the plate, leading in RBIs, hits, runs, batting average, and on-base percentage. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Now 34 hits on the season, 29 RBIs. Looking for number 30 or 30 and 31. Swing and a miss. Definitely looking for 2 RBIs on that swing. Has 5 home runs on the season, 6 doubles and a triple. Oh, 1. Now that one looked like it hit him. And the home plate umpire agrees. And Henry did not start running down to first base, but a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit by Scott Guyman, head coach of the Railroaders. So we want to thank Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership for their big support of Full Count Rhythm Baseball. Hometown dealer, home run deals. Feel the rhythm, love the ride. They're located just down from Chick-fil-A of Rivergate up there in Madison on Gallatin Road. Go by and tell them you are thankful for their amazing support of Full Count Rhythm Baseball. Tyler Franks stepping to the plate with 2 on and nobody out. First pitch misses outside. Franks 1 for 2. Doubled, walked, and struck out. Scored 1 run. Looking to put 3 on the board with that cut. That was a JV cut right there. Tyler Franks also 5 home runs. Has 22 RBIs. Now has the team lead in doubles with 9. Looks at a ball outside. Tanner Sandell along with Ann Claire Jaggers showing up with the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate meal for the night. Tanner, are you heading out or you've already been on mission? You are part of this group that's heading out, okay? There's a base hit into right center field, just looped over the second baseman. That will score 1 run. Ryan Miller comes across the plate. Henry Mosley moves all the way over to third base. So an RBI single for Tyler Franks. And I believe we have a new second baseman out there too, Ken. We do. Jorge Valette, I believe is his name, number 6. Yes, number 6 is at second base. Let's see if we got any more changes as Drew Lowry steps to the plate. And a bunt laid down will go foul as Meyer will touch it in foul territory. See if my binoculars can. These numbers are not real easy to read. I believe that's still Aiden Cloud out there at third base. I'm sorry, at shortstop. I'm looking at shortstop and I'm thinking about third base. If he's got a number 3 on, he should be the first baseman, right? I think that's Parker Estes. Tanner, safe travels, buddy. Have a good time there. You're just going for 1 week, right? He had a phone call, apparently, as he stepped away. Thought he was just ignoring me. Drew Lowry now down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes on this Hendersonville Jewelers, 1st and 3rd. So I'm guessing that Valette went in for Garner Anderson. Swing and a miss by Lowry on a high fastball. There's the first out of the inning. Blake Loper, who came on in relief of Brooks Cooner after the first 3 reach and 1 scores, finally gets the first out. Henry Jackson stepping to the plate, 3 RBIs, 2-for-3 day going for Henry. Have you a big day and get you another one right here. First pitch in there, called strike. Swing a pop up in the infield. Aiden Cloud comes on and he'll make the grab for out number 2. Loper got in the last 2 after allowing the first 3 to reach. Hayden Miller stepping to the plate. Doubled in the second and scored. Grounded into a fielder's choice and then lined out to the right fielder. Fastball right down the can for called strike 1. Hayden Miller playing in game number 15. There's a ground ball up the middle. Valette, the new second baseman, will glove and step on second base for the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Get that run back that we gave up in the 7th. 6-3, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen calls Tyler Sills, second-year player from Lipscomb University, on in relief here in the top of the 8th inning. Of course, Tyler Sills, the son of Alan and Sean Sills, and the grandson of Grand Nora in Starkville, Mississippi, and Poppy and Grandy in Spring Hill, Tennessee. And the brother of Matt and Zach and Hannah. They are spread all over. Matt's in Memphis, Zach's in Birmingham, and Hannah in, you're not putting NV, I think that's Nashville. I don't think it's Nevada. So good to have Tyler Sills, who's a veteran now of international experience. Pitched down in Nicaragua, also had some at-bats. I didn't hear his final stat line after playing down there, but he gets first pitch swinging Parker Estes to ground out first 2 pitcher. Sounded like a broken bat there. Tough play as Tyler Sills had to get off the mound quickly to go cover first base. Tyler Franks, excellent fielding first baseman. So a 3-1 if you're scoring at home. And if you are, you're a scorebook nerd like me. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings to the plate Ryan Callahan. Or it should. Breaking pitch in there for called strike 1. So on deck should be Jackson Shoulders, first baseman who came in for Grant Davis. Swung on, popped up out of play as Tyler Sills gets ahead of Ryan Callahan, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. A lot of changes in today's game, more than usual. The 0-2 pitch swung on and will just land over the head of Levi Perrell in left field. J.J. Williams get that ball back in to the infield. Callahan's first hit of the ball game. And that will bring up Jackson Shoulders for his first plate appearance. Grant Davis hit with a pitch right on the helmet. Was down for several minutes. Ended up walking off on its own power, but Drew Davis, I believe his brother, came in and pinch ran, but then Jackson Shoulders came in to play first base. Overhand fastball misses high to Shoulders. Jackson has 26 official at-bats, 4 hits on the year. 3 of those have been doubles. He fouls that ball off to the screen. 2 RBIs, 10 walks. Hitting 154, but he's been on base at a 405 clip. All those walks. Breaking pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller from Dublin, Ohio. 6'2", 205-pound catcher at the University of Tennessee. Breaking pitch called ball 3. All right, Tyler Sills, throw this young man a ball so he can hit a ground ball or a pitch over the plate so he can hit into a 6-4-3 double play right here. Swinging a foul ball just out of Miller's glove brings us to a Hendersonville Firefighters and FOP full count. Chris Williard, one of the sponsors with that organization, heading off in the morning on the mission trip with Tanner Sandell. And I'm telling you, this is a catch-up night for full count first pitch foul balls. Number 7 out of 9 tonight. We're going to get over 50% just tonight. I don't think we'll get there. (3-2) delivery coming from Sills. It's in the dirt, and there's his 8th walk. So the guy just gets on base. Jackson Shoulders. I'm telling you, Jackson Shoulders is not easy to say.
Number 22.
I wonder if they just call him Jay. A single and a walk with 1 out. Runners now at first and second. Brady Holloway back to the plate. Came on as a pinch hitter in the 6th inning for Tennessee Carranza, then went out to right field. Holloway hit 2 home runs in yesterday's ball game against the Paducah Chiefs. Brady Holloway from Southwest Tennessee Community College. He's a Saluki. There's a breaking pitch on the outside corner. 6'2", 220-pound sophomore from Proctor, Arkansas. Hit .329 for the Salukis in 51 games. Breaking pitch right, hit up the middle, throw over to the second baseman instead of the shortstop. Do get a force out, but can't turn the double play as because some confusion there on the part of Tyler Sills. They usually go over who's covering that before each batter, and I'm not sure if he was confused there, but Jorge Valette will come to the plate for his first plate appearance. He came on in the bottom of the 7th for Garner Anderson at second base. Anderson went 0 for 2 with a walk. So Holloway reaches, he's at first base. So we have a Hendersonville Jewelers first and third with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. A 1 pitch on the outside corner. Says the home plate umpire, no balls, 2 strikes. Villette from San Juan, Puerto Rico, attends University of Cumberland's. Played 14 games last year. Did not record a hit. 5'10", 175 pounds, and he hits a high fly ball to left field. J.J. Williams goes back, and in front of the warning track makes the catch for out number 3. Jorge Villette gave his team a little bit of hope right there, but fly ball comes up short for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Going to the bottom of the 8th. This is the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine & Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine & Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine & Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
J.J. Williams leads off the bottom of the 8th inning. The Rhythm hoping this is their last time to come to the plate here in the game. J.J. Williams' first at bat in today's contest came on. I'm sorry, he grounded out in his first at bat, didn't he? 0 for 1. Two balls, no strikes now to J.J. Williams. Came on as a replacement for Cooper Holbrook in left field. He was pulling out. He called strike 1. Yes, 2 balls, 1 strike. That fastball goes outside. J.J. Williams, local product from Franklin, Tennessee, attended Christ Presbyterian Academy. Graduates from there in 2021. He gets a base hit into left field. Didn't sound like he got all of that one off the bat, but he put it in the right place. For the 9th hit for the Rhythm. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Hudson Mims comes to the plate 0 for 2 with a walk, looking for his first hit. Wonder if he'd be laying a bunt down here. Estes coming in even with the base, but does not square, and the first pitch misses inside. Another pitch rides inside to Hudson Mims. Mims, the son of Michael and Debbie Mims, brother of Tyler. Has a 3-ball, no-strike count on him now. Grandson of Pop and Grandma in Macon, Georgia, and Granddaddy Vic and Mimi in Warner Robins. 4-pitch walk. Second straight walk that Mims has picked up. Second walk by Loper, who's still out there on the mound. And then we will have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit, or there is activity down in the bullpen, and we might have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. And we will, a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. We'll take a short break and be back to tell you who that new pitcher is. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Rotors. Will Buck on in relief from Northwoods University, hometown of Rochester Hills, Michigan. 5'11", 190-pound redshirt freshman on in relief of Blake Loper. This is his 10th appearance, has an 0-1 record, 9 2/3 innings pitched, 12 hits, 18 runs, 17 earned, 16 walks, 15 strikeouts. And he is on with nobody out and 2 runners on base here in the bottom of the 8th, game that the Rhythm are leading 6-3. Blake Loper responsible for the 2 runners out on base. He has thrown 1+ innings, given up 2 hits. So far, 1 run. It was earned, has walked 2 and struck out 1. Also hit a batter. Top of the lineup for the Rhythm, coming to the plate, Levi Perrell, 0 for 4. Great time right here for Levi to get his first knock of the ball game. Still got a good number of folks listening and watching, and Levi Perrell will square to bunt. It hit off of something, maybe the catcher's glove. Both runners move up as home plate umpire does not signal a foul ball, as Matthew Meyer back there behind home plate as my intern gasped as she thought that Levi Perrell might have gotten hit by that pitch. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Perrell. So the wild pitch moves J.J. Williams to third and Hudson Mims to second. So a base hit here with the infield drawn in should score 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Perrell from Lexington, North Carolina, hits a fly ball at the right field. That's down the line. Brady Holloway will make a backhand catch, throw home. The throw is over the head of the catcher. And J.J. Williams will score on the sacrifice fly. A nice head first slide. I couldn't see if he was, I assume he was tagging up directly but it seemed like it took him a little longer than I thought it was for him to get home. But Holloway had to make a backhand catch on that and then come up throwing. But an RBI for Levi Perrell. And Hudson Mims also moves up to third base. Infield still in with one out. Ryan Miller stepping to the plate. Another fly ball like that will drive in another run. Ryan Miller with a 1-0 count with one out and a runner at third base. Something you practice in the cage before a game. There's a ground ball. Diving play by second baseman Jorge Valete. So a ground out will drive in the second run. RBI ground out for Ryan Miller. Nice play by Valete to at least get the out. But 2 runs are home. 2 insurance runs. The Rhythm now lead 8-3 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So with nobody on, Henry Mosley steps to the plate. Those 2 runs will be attached to Blake Loper. So 3 runs for Loper in his 1+ innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 hit batter. That pitch went way in front of home plate. Bounced off of Meyer and then off to the on-deck circle as home plate umpire Wayne Seeley will give Meyer a little bit of time to recover on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Rhythm center fielder, Henry Mosley, having a great year for the Rhythm. Breaking pitches, check swing up the middle. Valete will field and throw on to Shoulders at first for the third out. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We're going to the top of the 9th. Rhythm lead 8-3. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill brothers call to the bullpen. Calls Jack, don't call me Armstrong Thompson. Out of the bullpen from VMI, 6', 180-pound junior from Reston, Virginia, South Lakes High School. The son of Gene and Maureen Thompson, and the grandson of Grandpa in Richmond, Virginia, and Grammy in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Jack Thompson and Addison Culpepper staying at the house of Mike and Kim Hayes.
Leading off the top of the 9th for the Railroaders, shortstop number 3.
Thompson on for his 10th appearance of the year, which leads all Rhythm pitchers as a 1-on-1 record. 1 save. This is not a save situation. 14 innings, has 20 strikeouts. And he will face the top of the order for the Railroaders, Aiden Cloud. Count now 1 ball, 1 strike as Cloud fouls that 1-0 pitch off as Head coach Scott Guyman now heads down to the third base coach's box. Top of the ninth inning, ground ball to third. It will go foul. Tyler Sills went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, walked 1. Gave up no runs. Brady Chappell, 2 innings, 1 hit, 1. Do I have 1 run? Is that right? 1 run. It was unearned. It was unearned. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and did hit a batter. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes, or stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aiden Cloud fouling some of the side armors. Pitches off. That one goes high. 2 side armors on the full count rhythm. Carson Plumidor and Jack Thompson. There's a ground ball to second. Hudson Mims gobbles that one up over to his teammate at Kennesaw State, Tyler Franks. And there's the first out of the 9th inning. Rhythm trying to move to 22-9 on the season.
Excuse me, 1 away brings up
in the North Division, the Henderson Flash, who had a doubleheader yesterday with the Louisville Jockeys postponed, have played 2 less games. They came in today at 22-6 as Braxton Baird swings and misses at the first pitch. So not only are the Rhythm trying to stay or finish the season in first place, but would love to take over the overall lead in the Ohio Valley League, which is we learned last year, Full Count did have that overall #1 seed, which helped in all 3 rounds. That's when it helps, is in that championship series. It ended up not working out, as the Rhythm lost the first 2 games in the best of 3. So lost here at home 3-2 to DuBois County, and then went up to Huntingburg, Indiana, and lost, I want to say 6-1 was the final. Breaking pitch fouled off down to the Rotors dugout. The Rotors have won the league championship, the Ohio Valley League championship, twice. Won it their very first year they got in the league in 2011, and then won it 2 years later in 2013. This is season number 11 for the Fulton Railroaders, as there was no season in 2020 due to COVID. 1-2 pitch misses outside to Baird. Baird scored 2 runs, as singled, struck out twice, and walked. It's a hard ground ball into left field for his second hit of the night. So a 1-out single for Fulton brings Ryan Lee to the plate. His team scored 20 runs yesterday in 6 innings
Ryan Lee
at home. So you can't count them all out. Ryan Lee 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts tonight. Breaking pitch fouled off at the plate. Had a 12-minute delay in the ball game. Game time started at 7:07. Had some rain coming down pretty good and only lasted for about 10 minutes. Tried to hold up on that sidearm breaking pitch, but could not. Goes down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. On deck, Matthew Meyer. Runner fakes go. There's a ball up the middle. Could be 2. Well, 2 weakly hit, as Baird will move on to second base. 6-3 ground out by Ryan Lee, who ends up 0 for 5 on the night. I believe this should be number 25 at the plate. Is that correct? All right, Matthew Meyer on for his first plate appearance of the night with 2 outs and a runner at second base. First pitch misses inside.
Number 25, Matthew Meyer.
Swing and a miss. Meyer trying to put 2 on the board for Fulton. Matthew Meyer playing in game number 19. This is his 32nd official plate appearance, if in fact he does get an official at bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He has 6 hits, all singles. Jack Thompson steps off as Mark McDaniel is trying to kill a big old bug that's been bothering him. Breaking pitch called. Strike 3, I think. He didn't do his normal strike 3, but that is out number 3 here in the top of the 9th inning, and that will make this game go final. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. The full count Rhythm moved to 22-9 on the season. So we'll take a quick break, come back with the totals. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Winner, chicken dinner here at Drakes Creek Park, and that chicken dinner is Chick-fil-A of Rivergate, providing the meal for the Rhythm and the Rotors tonight. The Rotors fall to 16-15 in the loss, and the Rhythm move to 22-9, stay in first place in the South Division as Nick James gets his 3rd win on 5 decisions, goes to 3-2. Brooks Cooner takes the loss, goes to 3-3 on the season as well. Fulton, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Full count, 8 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. 4 runs in the second, 1 run in the third ended up being enough. Actually, the 4 runs in the second were enough, but they added 1 in the third and 1 in the 7th and 2 in the 8th to give the Rhythm a little bit of breathing room here in a game that finished at 9:51. What would that be? 2:44, 2:32, 2 hours and 32 minutes total with a 12-minute delay in the middle. The Rhythm go back on the road tomorrow, Sunday at Hoptown. Game time is 6 p.m. and then on the road to play these same Rotors, the Fulton Railroaders, in Fulton, Kentucky on Monday night. Back home on Tuesday to face the Hoppers, and then on the road to the Paducah Chiefs on Wednesday. Then 2 home games Thursday and Friday if you're in town. So home games Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday this week for or the next week, I guess. We're still on Saturday night, aren't we? Honey, we doing anything later, or are we just going home, going to bed, and getting ready for church? I mean, it's 9:55. We're not putting our dancing shoes on, Ken. So what about you? You and Mark going out? You guys going honky-tonking? No, Mark's done. And one game back after, 2 weeks you been gone? You've been gone for 2 weeks. So, but the Rhythm get it done tonight. And remember, Nick James, Jackson Benjamin, Addison Culpepper heading out with the team led by Tanner Sandell, one of the mentors of these players. Been just a great, great volunteer and supporter. This ministry has amazing volunteers and supporters. It's been unbelievable, the people that God has brought together in the last 10, 11 years for Full Count Ministries and now Full Count Rhythm. As I don't know if you can see that out there. No, they can't. Just out of camera range, guys are taking their pants off right in front of me. Should I move that camera over again? Yeah, who was that? Drew Robertson, now down in his skivvies. Says I won't do it. I'm just kidding. These guys need to learn to make sure they're just out of the camera range, which they are. But host family night tonight. Eric Gay Sutley, Andrew and Autumn Robertson, Scott and Lori Gettelfinger, Ryan and Don Miller, Terry Maureen Markham, Rob and Marion Wheeler could not be here tonight, Greg and Kathleen Bender, John and Tammy Collada, Donna Jan Bowes, Bill and Cindy Milligan, Mike and Kim Hayes, Todd and Melinda Neal, Ryan and Lindsay McDuffie, Dave and Trish Lamarbe, also known as Lamarbre, and John and Amy Smithson, Brent, Pat Elliott, and the pinch hitters are Jim and Gloria Waddell. They have helped out as well. So thank you to all those host families, and I know each of your ball players that you're rooting for, that you love, have been positively affected by their stay so far at each of these host homes. And also along with their mentors. I guess we're going to have a mentor day as well, but maybe the last week, maybe the last game of the season, I hope. But some of those folks will be on mission. But thank you to all of those folks who have volunteered to take in your ball players this summer. So Psalm 143:10 was the verse of the day on the Bible app that I have. It's the last verse of 3 that my wife and I have been working on the last couple, probably the last month, I guess. It's but Psalm 143:10 is, teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your good spirit lead me on level ground. Good words in Psalm 143 to take us home. So another win for the Rhythm. That is 3 in a row. And looking to stack them up, as Coach Josh Carman says. And we'll try to stack another one on up at Hoptown tomorrow night. So for head coach Josh Carman, and for my intern, my lovely wife, who this is her last game, thank you, Miss Susan Reese. Mother of my children, ZZ to my grandchildren. Been great working with you. You've done a fantastic job running the scoreboard, running the commercials in and out, looking at the chats coming in. So thank you. I have the best wife in the world and the best intern too. So God bless you all. We'll talk to you tomorrow night from Hoptown. It's been a great ball game tonight. You've been listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.